Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is July the 4th, 2023, and I'm out here in one of my new lavender patches. And you can see here the weeds are trying to take over here. So in this video here, I'm going to be talking about the weeds and your plants and how the weeds negatively affect your plants. So when you have your weeds growing, they will rob your plants from nutrients. They'll rob your plants from the water. You can see one of my lavender plants here. They will crowd your plants out. It will hinder the airflow. It will also hinder the sunshine that they get. You can see this one here rooted itself right beside the lavender plant. I'm going to have to get a garden tool to get that out of there. So when you put your food in, it's supposed to be for your plants, but the weeds will feed off of it too. And as you can see, your weeds grow much faster than what your plants do. So it's very important to try and keep the weeds out. I know some people put down like the landscaper's fabric. I've used that before. I didn't think about using that in the lavender patch. I should have, but I didn't think about it. So I'm going to be getting this here cleaned out here. Now you got to watch when you're pulling your weeds out, because they put themselves right beside your plants, and you don't want to pull your plants out when you're trying to pull your weeds out here. Your weeds will also harbor pests and can really make a mess out of things. And like I said, it'll block the sunlight off from your plants, and your plants need the sunlight to grow. So it's very important to keep these weeds out of your flower beds so that your plants can grow nice and strong. These are really taking off nice here. And this lavender smells really good. This is an English lavender here. See these in here? They completely came in around this lavender plant here. I want to get this out of here. Get our plants out so they can get their sunshine, their nutrients, and their water. I'm very pleased with how the lavender crop is taking off. It's going to take off even better once we get these out of here. So one thing when you use like horse manure or something like that, it does get weeds in it. Horses, from my understanding, do not digest their seeds like the cows do. So, more weeding involved. Go. Now this here is a lemon here. This is a, that's a stink bug. They're bad for your plants. Got to get that out of there. But this here is a lemon. It's an annual. It doesn't come back every year. It planted itself in with the lavender. And I don't know if I'm going to let it there or not. I was going to let it there for 1 year, but I'm thinking I might just take it out so this lavender plant here can grow. Because I really want to get my lavender established. You can see back here, these little ones here, can't even hardly see them. So flower farming and vegetable gardening, you do have to do weeding. We even have to weed the bed house greenhouse, because weeds will get in the bed house greenhouse, and try and grow in the flower beds in there. Weeds will grow in your containers. Not as much to weed in containers, but it's just something that you kind of have to do. Let's see here. Can't even find these in here. Ugh. And we've been busy picking flowers, so haven't been getting to weed too much. And we were code red air quality for I forget how many days from the Canadian wildfires. The air was coming down, the wind was blowing the smoke down, and couldn't be outside because you couldn't even hardly breathe. That's how bad it was. When that stuff happens, you can't be outside. So I still have this stuff here to get. Let's see. Oh dear, I think I lost one of my little lavender plants. But these are my seedlings that I grew, and you see I still have some more weeding to do. But just wanted to show you this real quick and talk a little bit about how the weeds negatively affect your plants. Why it's important to try and keep your stuff nice and clean. There we go. This one here, you can't even see it. So I'm going to finish getting this weeded here, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. So we'll be back. You can see this one here, I just pulled a weed out from it, and I have to push the plant back in because it pulled the plant out with it. Everything's really wet. We've been getting rain so much, and has everything just really wet. In one way it makes it nice for pulling weeds, but can also make it easier to pull your plants out when you're trying to weed around them. So I did lose 2 of my lavender plants that I seen. It's hard to say what happened to them. Could have been they didn't get enough water when we were trying to keep them watered. We went like 30 days with no rain, 30 days plus with no rain. Easier, you can't even see this one here. There we go. Ah, there it is. Stuck under there, you can't even see it. Can't get no sunshine. Fill back in around it there. If you pull one of your plants out and it's really hot out, you're going to have to give it some water when you put it back in. This one here, I can't do anything about this here. This will have to get weed whacked because we can't take the mower through it because of that hydrangea bush there. Okay, but you can see the lavender patch here now. I got most of the weeds out of it. A few of the weeds, they're too small for me to get out. I have to wait for them to get a little bit bigger, or I have to come out with some of my rakes and work around them to get them out. You got to watch when you work around your plants that you don't damage their roots. So that is something, if you do use like your different gardening tools to try and get the weeds out, you want to make sure you don't damage your flowers. But I think this one here is actually going to bloom soon. It's getting nice and tall there, so I'm hoping I'll get blooms off of that one there soon. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. I'll tell you as I put a new video on. Also follow me on Twitter. I'll have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Bye.